Well, God, it's Christmas. What have you got for me this year? Something new?
Not exactly.
Okay, then I've got an idea. How about Washington, D.C.? They could always use the help.
No, I'm afraid that's more than a one-angel job.
Fair enough. Well, then how about, okay, L.A., it's Christmas time and I'll be back.
Anna, this year it's a simpler hometown assignment in Snowy Falls, Vermont.
Why there?
There's a couple of families missing out on Christmas. I think they could use some of your special help.
Okay. What's the scoop? You got names and addresses on these families?
I think you can figure it out.
But how will I know?
You'll know. Just spend a little time there. You know, undercover.
Undercover, cool. That's my favorite. Oh, one more thing. What's the message?
Same as always, Nana. Same as always.
So this is Snowy Falls. What do you know? He was right. It is nice.
The first week of December, the town turns red and green. It's a magical transition to a Norman Rockwell scene. Every storefront window looks like a Christmas card. Baby Jesus in a manger with snowman standing guard. To see our town at night is a wonderland of light, a kaleidoscope of colors all aglow. Such a lovely time of year, festive music fuels our cheer. It's the only kind of Christmas that we know. It's a perfect little Christmas in a perfect little town, where everyone is joyful, not a cloud or not a frown. For Christmas is a jolly time of mistletoe and holly, time of perfect gift and lovely drawing near. It's as good as it can get, almost ready, always set for a perfect little Christmas this year. The streets are filled with greenery that titillates the sight, creating Christmas scenery that makes the season bright. The bunting and the bows among the rows of Christmas lights bring a little warming to these cold December nights. But nothing keeps us in once the holidays begin, even when it's 23 below. You'll find us on the street, runny nose and frozen feet, but we're coping and we're hoping now for snow. And a perfect little Christmas in a perfect little town, where everyone is joyful, not a flower, not a frown. For Christmas is a jolly time of mistletoe and holly, time of perfect gift and rally jolly year. It's as good as it can get, all is ready, all is set for a perfect little Christmas this year.
There are some down on their luck, it seems, whose shoes are wafer thin. At the mall there is a bucket, so we drop $1 in.
Our sense of generosity is prompted by the Lord. We'd like to give them more, but this is all we can afford. The women and the men who take it on the chin and live their lives afraid and insecure. Our hearts go out to them. We don't judge and don't condemn, right or wrong, just as long as we are sure of a perfect little Christmas in a perfect little way, and won't allow adversity to ruin Christmas Day. For Christmas is a merry time, an extraordinary time when pain and sorrow love to disappear. So we give to those in need, and we trust we will indeed have a perfect little Christmas this year.
Merry Christmas!
Taylor, I have told you 100 times, no. But Mom, it's Christmas. Christmas was your dad's thing, not mine, and we see how that went. So I don't care if the Christmas angel himself flew down singing the Hallelujah chorus. I'm not giving in to this card-selling frenzy they call a holiday.
Excuse me, Sarah.
Do I know you?
Oh, I guess not. Sorry. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
It's not getting any greener. Okay, we've got exactly 7 more minutes of window shopping and then home to decorate the cookies.
Dad, can we stop for just a minute? Yeah, I stopped having feelings in my feet about 100 follow-alls ago.
Now, do you think the pilgrims complained about their feet hurting when they were shopping for their first Christmas?
Bruce? Pilgrims? I don't think that's right.
Oh, we need some focusing here. You know what we do when we start to lose our Christmas spirit, don't you? Oh, yes, you do. Come on, let's say our Christmas cheer. Christmas spirit, Christmas cheer, come thou simultaneous. Bring the Yuletide joy that we're trying to make spontaneous. Perfect. Oh, I tell you, this is going to be the best Christmas celebration ever.
One for the record books?
It's going to be one for the record books.
And which record books would that be?
The record for the family doing the most dumb things ever during Christmas.
Oh, I can see it now. When they pass out the best Christmas celebration this year, the Davis family's going to be right at the top. Best Christmas celebration 2017. Oh.
Wow, I can just see my Instagram comments. Look at Jess. She's so lucky. She gets to pretend to be a dancing snowman. And with her mom and dad.
Oh, looky here. We're right on time for our token symbolic Christmas contribution to those less fortunate. Andrea, the ceremonial coin, please. Perfect. Go ahead and put it into the bucket. Oh, now that's the spirit. Oh, I see here on our Christmas checklist, it's time for us to go to Bubba's fruit stand so that we can see the leftover Halloween pumpkins dressed in their festive Yuletime costumes. Come on.
Merry Christmas.
Merry I'm sorry, what?
I just said Merry Christmas. I'm Anna.
Oh, Steven. My name's Steven. So, are you from around here?
Nope, just flew in for the holidays. How about you? Where's home?
Wow, that's a tough one.
What do you mean?
I'm not exactly sure where home is.
Why's that?
It's a long story.
Okay. Christmas spirit, Christmas cheer, come thou simultaneous. Well, that sound never gets old.
Coins in the kettle?
Nope. Kids laughing. Love it. You got kids?
Yeah, a daughter, Taylor. She's 16. No, I guess she's 17 now.
I bet she's excited about Christmas.
I guess so. I'm not sure.
Why's that?
Hey, what do you do when it's not Christmas?
Oh, well, little of this, little of that. Thinking I might try singing next.
Really? Why?
Well, I look at those TV shows and I think, I could do that.
Really? What kind of songs do you sing?
All kinds, really, but I think I'd do a Christmas song on the show.
That feels specific.
Look, gotta have a gimmick, right? And I don't think anyone's done a Christmas song.
I guess not. So, what's your best song? Jingle Bells? Rudolph?
I'm writing a new one.
Wow, songwriter too. What's it called?
Angel Ice Cream Cones.
Angel ice cream cones. That sounds interesting.
It's a little weird, I know. But I was out here the other day, and it started to snow a bit, and there was this girl. She was maybe 5 or 6, and she's running around trying to catch snowflakes on her tongue. So I'm running around, catching snowflakes on my tongue, and I call the Angel Ice Cream Cone. Sounded a lot cooler in my head.
What did you call them?
Angel Ice Cream Cones. Why?
That's what Taylor called them. The snowflakes on her tongue.
Wow, that's crazy. Have you finished your Christmas shopping?
Not exactly,
Why?
because I have no idea what she likes.
Ugh, I get it. Teenage girls, right? Who knows what
Yeah.
they want?
Yeah, it was last fall, middle of September maybe, and everything was mostly great, right? I mean, we were like everyone else, I suppose. We fought some, but who doesn't? We wanted a different house. You know, bigger, nicer. We even put a deposit on one. Sat on a corner. Lots of big trees. It was beautiful. Exactly what she always wanted. Just down the street from a great new school for Taylor.
Why do I feel there's a big but about to happen?
Exactly. Then out of nowhere on a sunny Friday, just as I was getting ready to go home, my boss walks in looking all serious. I got the, "This is not about you, it's about us" speech. Something about changing markets and corporate efficiencies. I'm sure there was more, but I just stopped listening. Drove around for 3 hours that afternoon. I just couldn't bring myself to go home and tell her I lost my job. Eventually I did. We all cried, said we get through it. But then money got real tight. We started fighting more all the time, really, about everything and not just the money. It was horrible. We lost the house we wanted. Taylor had to stay at her cruddy school, and it was all my fault. My family trusted me. They needed me, and I let them down.
I'm sorry. That had to be hard.
Yeah, and if that wasn't enough, I've got this perfect brother and his family to compare us to. Not just picture perfect, but fancy store picture frame perfect. You know the kind, always happy and smiling. Right before Christmas, my mom called. She was trying so hard to be nice. "Honey, I know you and Sarah are going through a tough spot now, so how about we all have Christmas at your brother's? He's got everything just right." Great. So now we're going to have a perfect little Christmas with my brother and his perfect little family. While the whole world thinks I'm a complete disaster, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't go. I couldn't handle the looks and the comparisons and the "it'll get better soon, I'm sure" comments. Really? How do you know it'll get better? How do you know that? It's clear I can't be what you want me to be, right? It's true, isn't it? I decided it'd be simpler for everyone without me, so I just took off 2 days before Christmas. Crazy, right? Next thing you know, I came completely unhinged, totally out of control. Complete free fall for like 3 months. Doing stuff I'd never done before. Burned through every bit of money we had and then some. It's stupid, I know. It's totally stupid, but I just freaked out.
Wow, that's tough. But why haven't you talked to Taylor since then?
I called in January on Sarah's birthday. That was horrible. And the more time passed, the more impossible it seemed. What could I say to them? They were slipping away. It was like I was on the beach watching a boat go over the horizon. I was standing still, and they were just fading away from me.
Did they know what was going on with you?
Yes, no, I don't know. I was embarrassed, I guess, and I know it's not a reason, but it seemed like the longer I was gone, the more they didn't need me. Taylor, she's amazing. She sings in the choir, starts on the school basketball team. Sometimes I see Facebook posts of stuff she's doing. She and her friends take all kinds of crazy photos. They're hilarious. She is growing up so fast.
She sounds great.
She is, but it doesn't matter. Sarah's furious. I mean, she's got to be, right? She's working so hard, taking care of the two of them, trying to keep things together. It's just, there's no way she'd talk to me, much less even. It's just, there's no going back.
Stephen, I know it seems impossible, but there's always a way back. There's always a way home. That's what Christmas is about, finding a way home.
I wish you were right.
I am. Why don't you give them a call?
Yeah, I'm not so sure that's a good idea. Pretty sure I know what would happen.
It's Christmas. Anything can happen. So you laid an egg that cost an arm and leg, and you're up against the wall. This is not the end of all the wonders you'll do, but you got a friend who will do wonders for you. Anything can happen, nothing's too absurd. Like this little seed, that's all the faith you need. God said so in His word. Like the little child whose birth was impossible but true. Anything can happen. See what God can do. When you're finally sure you're at the end of your rope, you can feel secure, for God's extending you hope. Anything can happen. God can make things new. You may have your doubt, God can help you out. It's not just up to you. Every time you sing about the Bethlehem star, know the one who placed it there, placed you where you are. Anything can happen, any wish approved. When you and God agree, that's when you will see any mountain move. Get to know the Lord of all, for there's nothing He can't do. Anything can happen, so change your point of view. Anything can happen for you.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you're right. Wow, this is sad. I don't even know her number.
Try 7995007.
Maybe I will. Hey, how did you know that number?
Merry Christmas, Stephen.
Merry Christmas.
Mom, will you look at this? Everyone else is so festive. We are the ultimate Scrooges.
Taylor,
Seriously, look at these decorations. They're amazing. Can't we just put up some lights or something? People are going to think we're the weird neighbors.
Taylor, honey, not now.
But I'll buy them with my babysitting money.
Look, last year, 2 days before Christmas, your father left. He quit on us, so excuse me if I'm not a big fan.
I get it, but it doesn't change the fact that I'm the only kid in school without Christmas because of you two. Merry Christmas.
I still remember that day last December, watching him leave as he walked out the door, stunned and surprised by the look in his eyes, feeling naive to have trusted for more. He made a promise to stay. How could he throw that away? I still remember that day last December, seeing our Taylor so crushed and in tears. I rushed to hold her, but nothing consoled I still remember before last December. Taylor, honey, can you get that? Taylor? Hello?
Hi, I'm here for your quarterly bug service.
I don't think we have a quarterly bug service.
Oh, never you mind me, ma'am. You just pretend I ain't here.
Who are you?
I'm Ann, your bug lady. You got bugs, you ain't a fan. You just pick up the phone, you call Ann.
Miss Ann, the bug lady? It's December. There are no bugs now.
Ma'am, I don't mean no disrespect, but just 'cause you can't see them bugs, that don't mean them pesky varmints ain't there. Bugs are often smarter than we are.
Really? You don't say.
So, I reckon you're one of them last-minute Christmas decoration people.
No.
I just love Christmas. So much love and happiness.
Not always.
Were you all saving this?
No. My husband, Taylor's father, he had this bad habit. He used to. You know what? Never mind.
Okie dokie, artichoke. This is the way we kill the bugs, kill the bugs, kill the bugs. Hey! Did you ever, when you've been crawling around in the dark, start to see them sparkly dots before your eyes? And no matter how tight you close them, when you open your eyes real quick, they're still there. It's like you're in a snow globe and there's snowflakes everywhere. And you're running around trying to catch them on your tongue. Yummy. That's a good one. I just love them angel ice cream cones.
Hey, that's what I called them. Remember that time with Dad? Angel ice cream cones.
You call them angel ice cream cones too? How weird is that?
Pretty sure everything is weird with you.
So, you want anything special for Christmas?
I want my dad back.
Taylor. Ooh. Taylor, that is not going to happen.
You never know. It is Christmas.
Pretty sure I do know, Miss Bug Lady.
Why is that?
Excuse me, that's a little personal.
Sorry, you're right. It just seems that Christmas is when the biggest surprises happen. Last year, I got my very first Bug-O-Matic 3000, the Cadillac of Bug Busters from my grandpa. What a surprise that was.
Yeah. I got a surprise last year, too. It was Christmas when he left. Look, I get it. We all make mistakes. We all have hard times. I just don't think you know what you did to us. I wanted him to want to be with us, whereas his family, we were here to support him, and he just ran away like we didn't even matter. That's what really hurt. I wanted to help him, but he wouldn't let me. He just left. He didn't even say he's sorry. I just want him to say he's sorry.
It could happen.
Just take a miracle.
That's just what I was thinking. I'll let you get that.
Hello? Hello, Stephen? What do you want?
I don't really know. I just thought I should call.
Oh, well, isn't that nice? You get to decide what you want to do. That sounds vaguely familiar.
Sarah.
Look, Stephen, do you get it? Do you get what you did to us, to our family?
You know, I've been lonely too.
Oh, how sad for you, all alone. Didn't you think that's what would happen when you left?
Look, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Frankly, Stephen, I don't know what you're trying to say either.
Just start with, I'm sorry. Tell her you're sorry.
Sarah, I guess the reason I called, what I'm trying to say is, I'm sorry.
Really? Wait. What did you say?
I said I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did. Sorry for how I hurt you. Just sorry for everything.
Well, thanks.
Look, I know this is last minute, but I was wondering if maybe you might be willing just to get together to talk.
I don't know.
Okay, I get it. It's been a long time, and this is out of nowhere, but I was just hoping that maybe we could meet up, maybe at the coffee shop downtown, just for...
You know, I'm not sure. We have so much going on with it being Christmas and all.
Of course, it is a busy time. I get that.
I don't know. Maybe for a few minutes. In an hour at the coffee shop.
Sure, of course. In an hour. See you then. Thanks.
Who was that? Was it Dad?
Yeah, honey, it was.
Is he coming home?
No, Taylor, he is not. Look, I've got some errands I've got to run. Are you okay here for a bit? All right, I'll be back soon.
I'll be here. I need him to protect me, not abandon and neglect me. So he thought he'd just reject me. Tell me, what's that all about? So he was out of work. Did that make him go berserk? Did he have to be a jerk? Hold his hands and just check out. If my attitude is hurt, it's because I feel like dirt. It's the kind of hurt that cuts me like a knife. Need your freedom? Well, of course. What's the next step? A divorce? Don't get the cart before the horse. What a smidgen of remorse. Be such a stinking deal. People do what people do. Even fathers just like you. But I only wish you knew exactly how I feel. Excuse me if I vent. You didn't tell me where you went. Are you just content to vanish from my life? If he really loved me, why'd he go away? If he'd only loved me, then just come back to stay. I would have a dad to watch me grow. And when I'm pretty, tell me so. If he really loved me, I'd know. If he really loved me, he would still be here. How can he say he loves me, then simply disappear? Did he think I just go with the flow, that I would hardly feel the blow if he really loved me? He'd know.
Come on, people, it's time to hunt for a Christmas tree.
We are not coming down till the clipboard is gone. I repeat, we are not coming down till the clipboard is put away.
Andrea, this is a Christmas schedule, not hostage negotiations. Come on down, please. Well, don't you two look like you're ready for the best Christmas ever?
You don't miss a thing, do you, Dad?
Andy, Jess, I need you to go upstairs and clean your rooms again. Bruce, I need you to go to the store right now and get some cream of garlic soup.
Oh, that's a big negatory there, Mrs. Claus. There's no trip to the store on this schedule here.
But your Uncle Mark will be here any minute, and I remember you distinctly told me everything must be perfect for dinner. A perfect Christmas needs a perfect dinner. That is what I'm doing. A perfect Christmas needs a perfect dinner.
Sweetie, look. See, your Uncle Mark and cousins aren't due to arrive until 11:55 tomorrow morning. We've got plenty of time.
I just got a text from Aunt Joan. They left early and will be here tonight. You got that one, Captain Clipboard?
Kids, listen to your mother. Go clean your room. Go.
Either clean up your rooms or clean out the turkey. I'll be invading a turkey's personal space if you need me.
Jeez, okay, let's see. We can rearrange a couple of things here and pick up the garlic soup on the way to the Christmas tree farm and stay on schedule. Okay, let's see. What can we do until we go? Oh, I know what I'll do. I could put together the Davis family heirloom nativity set. All right, let's see. Put this table here. Oh, let's see. There's Mary. And there's Joe. Oh, scraggly beard there, Joe. And we got a shepherd. And we got a donkey. And a cow. And then we got a sheep. Oh. Sorry about that, Mr. Sheep. The three-legged sheep. Poor thing. Oh, my goodness. Fix three-legged sheep. Okay. And, honey, Michelle, have you seen the baby Jesus?
The what?
The baby Jesus for the nativity set.
No, I haven't. You do remember where that nativity set came from, right?
Yeah. I can't worry about Jesus now. My Christmas schedule here says it's time for us to go to McLean's Forest for the tree. Okay, everyone, put your coats on. We have to go find a tree and some Christmas cheer. Let's go.
Alrighty, folks, we don't have much time before they need to start setting up for the Christmas festival, so let's run the opening number one more time from the top.
The first week of December, far back as I remember, the town takes on an eager expectation. It's completely unannounced, so I ask you what accounts for this organic, almost manic affectation.
The children go to class, and it always comes to pass that their attention span will barely last till noon. And even though they're small, they drive their teachers up the wall, and they all agree the bus can't come too soon. For there's something in the air of which they're quite aware, though they can't begin to call it by its name. But the way it makes them feel lets them know that it is real and drives them to distraction just the same. That Christmas feeling makes me smile. I put my worries on the shelf, become an elf. A little while I've kept it hidden. Now the kid in me comes through. It's what that Christmas feeling can do. Every storefront that you pass has a scene behind the glass of Rudolph pulling Santa on his sleigh. It's a silent pantomime that stood the test of time, 'cause the best of Christmas never goes away. Everybody knows so well how the clang of every bell, every carol, every smell is just a part of the spell that draws you in once the holidays begin and plants that special season in your heart. That Christmas feeling, that's the thing. It makes you wanna croon a carol like Andy, Bob, or Bing. You may be flat, howl like a cat, but let it ring. That Christmas feeling makes you sing.
Oh, that Christmas feeling makes me sing.
Rows of mistletoe and holly make things evergreen, and snow's a lovely grand finale to the manger scene. That Christmas feeling brings the cheer when it remembers each December to suddenly appear, to beguile and make us smile from ear to ear. That Christmas feeling is here. You'd think it's rather tragic how so many miss the magic, 'cause they're put off by imaginary things. If you think that it's a lie, that reindeer really fly, you deny the simple joy the season brings. For I cannot conceive that any child on Christmas Eve would not believe that Santa's coming here. When they go to bed at 8, leaving cookies on a plate, and marvel that they all should disappear. That Christmas feeling, like a friend, puts me so at ease. I overeat and overspend, but what the heck? I'll write a check and just pretend. That Christmas feeling will never end. Never end.
Oh, guys, that was great. Good job. I'll see you back here at 5:30 for the festival. Merry Christmas. Bye.
Sarah?
Oh, Hi, Stephen.
It's nice to see you. You look great.
I was surprised to hear from you.
I think I was a little bit surprised to call. I guess I...
Look, Stephen, before you say anything else, can you answer one question for me?
Okay.
Why did you leave us?
Do we have to get into this now?
Can you just answer the question?
Sarah, it's Christmas. Can we talk about this later?
I don't think that excuse works, Stephen. You left at Christmas, remember? So this is the perfect time. Why did you leave?
I don't know.
Come on, Stephen, you can do better than that.
Sarah, it's the truth. I felt like all the problems we had with the house and school and everything were my fault. I just panicked or whatever. It felt like everything was closing in, so I ran far, far away. And then, well, the drinking, you know that's not me. That's not who I am. I suppose I was embarrassed or ashamed, but I could not run the problems that I made. And now I know it was wrong. Wrong to run, wrong to not try to come back, but it's what I did. It's the only thing I could think to do at the time. I just panicked and I left.
Yeah, you did. And now, at Christmas of all times, you want to get together and talk? Do you know how much Taylor misses you? Do you even care?
Of course I do. Why would you even say that?
Because you left. And then worst of all, you didn't come back.
You told me not to.
Come on, are you kidding me? What are you talking about?
3 weeks after Christmas, it was your birthday and I called you. Remember that? And do you remember what you said when I said I wanted to come home?
No, Stephen, I don't remember. What did I say?
You said, never mind, we're fine without you.
Oh, come on, I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
Well,
It's exactly what you said.
I was upset, but Stephen, you didn't even fight for us.
Neither did you.
This was a bad idea.
Yeah, maybe it was. Anyway, I guess all I wanted was to say I'm sorry.
Goodbye, Stephen.
Goodbye, Sarah.
It's hopeless.
Well, I tried.
I guess it's best that we should end this whole charade.
I was hoping we might mend this.
I've got my pride.
I guess it's difficult when love has been betrayed.
If he didn't mean to go, why did he stay away so long?
I guess she couldn't know my sense of desperation was so strong.
He once was so devoted.
It was never about her.
How could things have ever come to this?
Am I now to live without her?
Was there something that I missed?
I know this is not the way I want to live. If only I could hear you say that you forgive me.
Maybe there is hope.
Nothing is hopeless.
I'll try to understand, and maybe I can change.
I guess anything can happen.
I
can't
want
live
to
alone,
raise
so
a
not
daughter
to go
Help
home
me
would take a heart of stone.
Well, how was I supposed to know there was a drought at the Christmas tree farm this year? Well, I think this tree, I think it has character.
That's all it has. Sure doesn't have any branches.
For real, Bruce, where is the baby Jesus from the nativity scene?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's behind the three wise men salt and pepper shakers, maybe?
Don't you make fun of me. You know I'm doing all this for you and your stupid clipboard.
You're doing this for me? Really? For me?
Did you forget that your mother is here with us?
Look, you know this is the only place she has to go for Christmas now. Oh, looky here. It says we're supposed to be practicing Christmas carols right about now.
Listen here, Santa by the clock. That singing stuff is not going to happen right now. Way too much important stuff to do.
What's more important than getting into the Christmas spirit?
Right now, it's finding baby Jesus.
Why is that important? It's not on my list.
Why is that important? Because your mother gave us that nativity set last year. And I remember when you opened it, you held the baby Jesus up like it was Simba from The Lion King and said, "Christmas has arrived." That's why it's so important.
All right. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on, kids. Get to your battle stations. We're on a hunt and rescue mission for one baby Jesus. Come on, come with me to the garage. Maybe I dropped it when I was bringing things inside.
Jess, can you get that? I'll bet it's the caterer.
Hello? I'm Angelique.
Oh, I just took French last semester. Let me see. Comment allez-vous aujourd'hui? Uh-huh.
Oh, oui.
Mm-hmm.
Bonjour.
Mm-hmm.
Croissant.
You are foreign.
You could say that. Is your mother here?
Of course. Madame, the French chef is here.
I'll be right there.
Let me interpret for you, Angelique. LBA, right there, eh?
Oh, thanks. Merci, mon petit.
Chef Angelique, we are so happy to see you.
I have got to text everyone. We have a real French lady.
It's like I explained on the phone. Tomorrow night, my mother-in-law and 13 relatives will be here for Christmas dinner, and it must be perfect.
Ah, oui. The grand party to celebrate the Christmas, the birth of the baby Jesus, the only Son of God come to the world.
No. Well, yes, and really, it's more like 14 weird people we see once a year, so sure, it's a grand party.
I see. Perhaps in the planning, madame, we must consider the entire menu, not just the fast food section. There may be just a teeny bit more to the Christmas.
More to Christmas? Have you seen my husband's list? There can't possibly be any more to our Christmas.
Madame, we have a saying in France, flat soufflé.
What?
Flat soufflé. To you, the Christmas is like the souffle. When she's in the oven, and she grow and grow and grow, and boom, she fall. Nothing inside. But my Christmas, she is like the fluffy souffle, because she grow and grow and grow and no boom. All light and fluffy, because there is something inside.
What are you talking about?
Madame, it is so simple. Take the manger. You have the mama and the papa, and you have the sheepsus with the boo-boo, and the cow, she goes the moo and then you have, oh, madame, oh, flat souffle, flat souffle, flat souffle. Where is the baby Jesus?
He's missing. We're working on it.
Madame, this is like the flattest souffle in the whole world. Christmas without the baby Jesus, there are no words. Oh, excusez-moi, madame. Hello? Oh, oui, non.
Hey, what are you doing?
I am so sorry, madame, but I must say au revoir. Emergency crepes on the floor, unbelievable.
But what about my party?
Oui, I'm sure it will be fine, but first you must find the baby Jesus.
Okay, but then what? What about my perfect Christmas dinner?
Ah, oui. There is a saying we have in France,
Yes?
Kroger Deli.
Great. Just great. No food. The house is a mess. A mutant Christmas tree. And now baby Jesus is MIA. Grandma is going to freak. She cannot find out about this.
Michelle, have you seen my glasses? I can't see a thing without them. Michelle,
Yes, Grandma?
did you know the baby Jesus is missing from the manger?
I thought you couldn't see anything. Yes, I know
Michelle.
baby Jesus is missing, and we don't have any food, and I don't even know what to say about the tree.
Now, what's wrong, Michelle?
The better question would be, what's right? Bruce wants his perfect Christmas, and everything is just falling apart.
Come, sit down.
I can't sit down, Grandma. You've seen that list.
Please, for me. Now, this is Christmas, the best time of the year.
I'd like that to be the case. Really, I would. But I know he means well, but it's just so much.
Don't worry about him. He is just like his father.
Really? That crazy is genetic?
Well, I remember when the boys were little, every Christmas, he would drag us out to the same Christmas tree site in search of the perfect
Christmas tree.
Yes. And every year, in the snow or the mud, and every year, we'd come home with some sad-looking, half-frozen excuse for a Christmas tree.
Kind of like ours?
Yeah, like yours. But actually, that looks pretty good compared to some we had in the past.
Does it ever get any better?
I'd like to say yes, but probably not. You know, on Christmas Eves, now that was after all the clipboard stuff was done, Wilson would sit us down in the living room, he'd take out the Bible, and he'd open it to the Christmas story. And he'd tell us about Mary and Joseph and how there was no room at the inn. And then he would read about how Jesus was born in a stable and how an angel appeared to the shepherds and they dropped everything to go and see Jesus. No one else in Bethlehem saw what was happening that night, only the shepherds. Then he would turn to those boys and he'd look them straight in the eye and he'd say, boys, when it comes to Christmas, you need to be the shepherds. Be the shepherds.
What did he mean, be the shepherds?
Well, the shepherds were the only ones who saw Jesus that night. Everyone else missed him. You know, with all the crazy things that Wilson did at Christmas, he always made sure that we did not miss Jesus. You need to make sure your family doesn't miss Jesus too.
How do I do that?
Well, be the shepherds. Just be the shepherds. Now, where are my glasses? Oh.
This Christmas tree, the lights, the gifts, this potpourri of fights and riffs, a frantic schedule I can't meet, a nagging sense of pure defeat, the crunch of time, the press, the drive, I acquiesce just to survive. We trumpet Christmas to excess, I'm overwhelmed and under stress.
Wait, breathe, slow down and see the beauty and the glory that so easily slips by. Don't miss Jesus. Don't miss Jesus. Don't miss the reason that we celebrate. Take time to stop and contemplate and focus on the things that matter most. Don't miss the cry heard from the manger and the hope the Savior came for. See the glory in the story God designed. Don't miss anything, everything, that's fine. But don't miss Jesus.
The rush to make things fall in place, the malls, the crowds, the frenzied pace, it's making me a basket case. This meaningless routine, this striving for perfection leaves no time for introspection. I'm a ghost with no reflection, just a holiday machine.
Now wait, breathe, slow down and see the beauty and the glory that so easily slips by. Don't miss Jesus. Don't miss Jesus. Don't miss the reason that we celebrate. Take time to stop and contemplate and focus on the things that matter most. Don't miss a cry heard from the manger and the hope the Savior came for. See the glory in the story God designed. Don't miss anything and everything, that's fine. Don't miss Jesus.
Good day, sir, and a Merry Christmas to ye.
Yeah, thanks.
Why, it's nearly Christmas Eve. Why are ye not home with thy family?
Why are ye talking so funny?
Our store always does a big old-timey English sale, Christmas sale during the festival, and my manager wants me to be undercover, in character.
Makes sense, I guess.
So what's your story? Shopping for your family?
Not exactly.
Come on, it's ye very merry Christmas time. It's Christmas, families, celebrations, gifts.
Not so much for me. My wife hates me, and my daughter, well, I don't even know what she thinks. And so I guess that just leaves me,
On the outside looking in,
yeah, that's about right.
do you want to go home?
Yes, I mean, I think so. I don't think it's possible.
Anything is possible.
Well, pretty sure that would take a miracle.
Christmas is a time for miracles.
Were you picking up my Christmas present?
Not exactly. I went and talked with your dad.
And? It didn't go well.
You could say that.
What happened?
Well, he called me totally out of the blue and asked to meet and talk, and against my better judgment, I said yes.
And?
We talked, and it was fine for a minute, but then it just blew up like it always does. I just can't believe I said that.
Said what?
I don't think I ever told you about this, but your dad called me on my birthday. He wanted to explain it all, but I was just so mad, so hurt. He wanted to say hi to you, and I said no. I wouldn't even let him talk to you. What he did was so selfish, it really was. And then he had the audacity to call me on my birthday and ask to come back, just like, hey guys, let's forget about me abandoning you and pretend nothing ever happened, and I'll come home and everything will be okay. Are you kidding me? And so when he called and asked to come back, I said, you know what? Don't bother. Don't worry one little bit about us, because we are fine without you. In fact, we are better than fine. We're better without you. And I hung up. I can't believe I said that.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. That had to hurt so much. Oh, Taylor, I am so sorry. I have caused some of this problem, and I didn't mean to. I had no idea.
I know, Mom. Sometimes I just wish we could go back in time.
I don't even think that's possible.
Oh, sorry, Mom, but I gotta go.
Where?
Madison's out front. We gotta be downtown in like 15 minutes because remember, my choir is singing in the festival tonight.
Oh, that's right. Be careful. I'll see you there.
Oh, and I may have signed you up to help with decorations, so if you could be there in like, I don't know, 10 minutes, that'd be great. Okay, thanks, love you, bye.
What?
So, you're telling me you believe in all this Christmas stuff?
Sure do.
Well, you seem like a pretty sensible person. The whole thing with the baby and the shepherds and the angel, that all makes sense to you?
Yeah, especially the angel part.
Well, what I don't understand is, that was like forever ago. What does it have to do about me?
It's all about you.
About me?
It's about you. Not just angels and a manger, but something else too. Look around. Can you guess why the world's in such a mess? You can't fix it, nor can I. It's humanity's black eye. It's called sin. It's a curse. Left alone, it just gets worse.
That's what Christmas is. That's why all the fuss, the honor is all his for what he did for us. He took away our sin as only he could do. So let your joy begin. This means hope for you. Look inside, you can see you're not all you want to be. Something's missing, it's God's grace. He can fill that empty space when you meet Jesus face to face. That's what Christmas is, when life begins anew. The child that changed the world will change the heart in you. The man that you'll become is not the man you've been. For that's what Christmas is, the chance to start again.
Sure, Christmas is about a baby in a manger, but it's more than that. Jesus came to help fix all our broken relationships with God, with one another. Because of Jesus, there is always hope. There's always a way home. Always.
Yeah, I don't know, but like you say, it's Christmas, right? So who knows? Oh, just a suggestion here, but I was thinking you might want to lose the accent for good. It's really not working for you.
Yeah, I was sort of thinking the same thing.
Oh, come on, people. We have to have some active searching here. Have you looked underneath the couch?
Like a million times.
Oh, it's got to be around here somewhere. Andrea, I tell you what, go check in the car one more time.
Dad, how could the baby Jesus get in the car?
I don't know. How did the Pilgrims have a Santa Claus Christmas parade? They just did.
Pretty sure the Pilgrims did not have a Santa Claus parade.
Jessica,
Yeah?
honey, did you go through the garbage?
Barely.
Oh, come on, people. This is an unscheduled activity.
It'll be okay, dear.
I tell you what, Jessica, go check the backyard. Andrea, go check in the garage.
Wait, maybe we should just slow down a bit. Slow down.
No. We're going to have a wonderful Christmas, and we're going to hunt for that baby Jesus. Now, Jessica, go in the backyard. Andrea, go check the garage. Grandma, go check the crawl space. Come on, people, let's move.
Bruce.
What?
The crawl space?
Oh, fine, I'll check the crawl space. Mother, go check the attic. Come on, people, we're on a hunt for one baby Jesus.
Hi. I'm Anna Angeleski, here with your fruitcake of the month.
Hi, Miss Angeleski. Fruitcake of the month?
Oh, yes, you've been randomly selected as part of a special holiday outreach.
No offense, but do people want a fruitcake every month?
Yeah, it hadn't taken off the way we hoped.
Okay, just put it anywhere. We're busy playing Hunt for the Baby Jesus.
Oh, that sounds like fun. How do you play?
Sadly, it's not a game. It's real.
Oh, well, in that case, never mind. Merry Christmas. Oh, and make sure you eat that fruitcake real soon while it's still mostly light and fluffy, like the wings of an angel.
Light and fluffy sounds yummy. Mom, he's here!
Who's here? Your Uncle Mark? He's early.
No, it's baby Jesus. Guys, I found him right here in the manger.
What's going on?
It's baby Jesus. He's right here in the manger.
Well, how can he be there? We looked there 1,000 times.
Look, one baby Jesus.
Well, I'll be.
Yeah, I don't know. I was just talking to this fruitcake of the month lady, and
Whoa. Wait a minute. There is no fruitcake of the month on the super fun activities I have here.
Did someone say cake? I'm hungry.
now we can have Christmas.
Can we have a fruitcake?
No, because now we can be the shepherds.
Honey, the shepherds have been there the whole time.
No, it's something your mom told me earlier that your dad used to tell you all the time.
Oh, yes. Always stay on the Christmas schedule. That's what he said.
Your dad used to tell you to be the shepherds?
Oh. Be the shepherds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did say that because the shepherds were the ones who really saw Jesus that night.
Bruce, I know you've been trying to have the perfect Christmas, but I think we've been like the Bethlehem people. They were too busy, and they missed the most important thing. They missed Jesus. I don't want to miss Jesus this year.
You know what? Neither do I.
Dad, what are you doing?
We're going to be the shepherds.
Yes, let's be the shepherds. Oh, I'm so glad Grandma told me about that.
Oh, good old Grandma.
Grandma?
Speaking of, Grandma?
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 Bruce, get me down out of this attic.
Andrea, get your grandmother out of the attic. Come on, people, we have to get ready. We got to get to the Christmas festival.
I cannot believe Taylor signed me up to help with this.
Looks like you've got your hands full. Can I help?
Oh, thanks, you're an angel.
What? Why do you say that?
It's just a figure of speech.
Wow, it looks like there's a lot to do. You got anybody coming to help? Your husband, maybe?
I don't think so. He hasn't been around for a while.
Oh, sorry. Well, do you know where this wreath goes?
I think it used to go up there.
Oh, makes sense. Okay. How does this look?
A little to the right, maybe?
Oh, this one's broken. Oh, I need to fix it. So, do you think you'll ever get back together?
What?
I'm sorry, you just seem so sad.
I am, I guess.
Why's that?
Well, I guess I just always thought it was all his fault, and now I realize I'm just as responsible as he is. And the worst part is I don't know the way back.
Why is that?
I said some things, some horrible things you can't recover from.
Isn't that what Christmas is about?
What?
Well, Christmas is about healing broken relationships. Jesus came to give us a way back home.
I thought Christmas was about a baby.
Well, if you were going to become human, isn't that where you'd start?
I guess so.
Here, grab this side. Imagine relationships are like this wreath, a circle, perfectly round circles. Only sometimes they get broken, like right here. And when they break, I guess you could let it stay broken, or you could just throw it away, or maybe, hopefully, you try and fix it. That's what God did at Christmas. Instead of tossing people aside because they were broken, he came to make them whole, to mend the broken parts. Yes, Jesus came to help fix our relationship with him, but also to help us see how to fix our relationships with one another. Oh, well, would you look at that? Better than new.
But how do you do that for real? With people?
Just like with the wreath, I guess. You got to find the right way to put the two pieces back together. You start by being honest about where you are and what you've done. Then, and this is really hard, you have to say, I'm sorry, and ask for forgiveness.
And then what?
Well, then, and this may be the hardest part, you have to be willing to give forgiveness to people. That's what God did with Jesus. Gave us forgiveness when it was hard to do, impossible really, but that's why Jesus was born, to restore, to show forgiveness, to bring hope.
I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, well, God thought of everything.
I never thought of it that way.
I'm going to put this wreath back up here. Okay. How does this look?
A little higher, maybe?
How about now?
Better.
So, if you had another chance, what would you say?
What?
Well, if you had the chance to talk to your husband, what would you say?
I'm not really sure. Hey, Taylor, what's up? Oh, okay, I'll be right there. My daughter Taylor needs some money for dinner, so I'm gonna ride up the street and I'll be back in a bit to help you finish. What would I say?
Oh, hey there, could you give me a quick hand?
Yeah, sure. I've got a few minutes. My daughter's choir is singing tonight. I really want to see her.
Oh, sure, I get it. Just real quick, can you hang this wreath up there? I need to run and get more lights. I can never have enough lights, am I right? Just hang the wreath up there and I'll be right back.
So, I thought about what you said, and I think I do know what I would say to him. I'd start with I'm sorry. I was mad and I wasn't fair to him. And then I'm sad about all of the struggles that he had. And that I miss him, and that Taylor misses him, and I'm not ready to go back to the way things were before, but I forgive him. And I hope that he can forgive me too. And maybe we could start again. What do you think?
I think I would say the same thing.
Steven!
falling on your ear. Ring out the bells, time for acclamation. Joyful Noels for the world to hear. How the evening come when Christmas time has come. Ring out the bells, we sing. Ring out the bells, it's the happiest season. There's no parallel to this glorious time. Angels keeping vigil over manger scenes. Make sure we don't lose sight of what the season means. Ring out the bells, time for making merry. Glad tidings tell of the baby boy. Celebrate his birth, good news for all the earth. Ring out the bells of joy. On this Christmas night, in the candlelight, we bow before the manger where God's own words rise. Ring out the bells, time for acclamation. Joyful Noels for the world to hear. How great we come when Christmas time has come. Ring out the bells. Ring out the bells. Ring out the
Hello, everyone, and Merry Christmas. And welcome to our annual Snowy Falls Christmas Festival. And I'm thrilled that all of you chose to be with us here this evening. You know what? I think I'm going to do something that's a little off schedule. I know my family's looking at me like I'm crazy because for the last 3 weeks, I have had every moment of our Christmas schedule down to the minute to make sure that we had the perfect little Christmas. Well, frankly, it didn't go as planned. You see, Christmas is not what we do. Christmas is what was done for us over 2,000 years ago. My family reminded me of that earlier this evening. They reminded me that we just need to be the shepherds at Christmas. Because the shepherds were the ones who really got to see Jesus that night. Everybody else in Bethlehem were so busy that they missed the most amazing thing ever. Hope had come to the world. And Jesus is here today because he came to help us rebuild the broken relationships that we had with God. And for us to rebuild the broken relationships we have with one another. Because of Christmas, because of Jesus, there is always hope. There's always healing. And there's always a chance to go home. The Christmas story is very simple. It's a picture of hope and restoration and forgiveness. The same today as it was when Jesus was born. So Joseph went up to the town of Nazareth in Galilee, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David. He went there with Mary, who was pledged to marry him and was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for her baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger because there was no room for them in the inn. And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch on their flocks at night. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and they were terrified. But the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all people. Today, in the town of David, a Savior has been born to you. He is Christ the Lord. This will be a sign to you. You will find a baby wrapped in cloths and lying in a manger." And then when the angels left them, the shepherds said to one another, "Let's go to Bethlehem and see this thing that's happened, which the Lord has told us about." So they hurried off, and they found Mary and Joseph and the baby lying in the manger. And then when they saw him, they spread the good news concerning about what they were told about this child to all that were amazed, had heard what the shepherds had said to them. Joy to the world, the Lord has come.
Good job, Anna. Good job.
Thank you, Father. I'm always honored to serve you. You know, I didn't do anything that any of these people couldn't have done. My hope, Father, is that these good people will find the truth of Christmas, the truth that caused the angels to sing, and that this truth and hope will rest in their hearts and souls today and forevermore. Gabriel, cue the trumpets.